What fascinates me is that some have approached this in a way that I find very surprising. The sainted J.K. Rowling, who is a prolific tweeter and has a massive Twitter following, and after all the other terrorist attacks that have happened in our country, she has, said that our country will stand up and we will, we will get through this. And she obviously criticised Donald Trump, but nowhere did she seek to blame anybody for the radicalisation that had happened. She didn't blame the prison service for the London Bridge attacker being radicalised. She didn't blame any extreme clerics or any appalling videos on the internet. And yet today, she knows who's guilty for today. No worries about that at all. No, J.K. Rowling today says, let's talk about how the Finsbury Park terrorist was radicalised. And she does that by putting out a picture of me and my tweet on it, and a picture of the breaking point picture of the huge queues of people trying to get into Europe last year as part of the Merkel madness. Julia Hartley-Brewer defended me by saying, yeah, I was waiting for this. Elected politicians calling for limits on immigration are now responsible for inciting terrorism, are they? And I have to say to J.K. Rowling, look, you may really dislike me. You may hold a huge prejudice against me. But if you've ever listened to this show, you'll know that I've been one of the voices all through the course of the last 10 or 11 weeks where I've been saying the last thing, the absolute last thing we want to do is to have a war against Islam. It would be a catastrophe. And I've also been a voice saying that I don't think we should round up the 3,500 terrorist suspects and put them all in prison, because I think that actually would radicalise a lot more moderate people, just indeed as it did in Northern Ireland when we interned large numbers of the IRA. So I'm sorry, J.K. Rowling, but you're speaking here out of pure prejudice and, I think, ignorance.